If you are sick to death of the live action remakes, saddle in because there are plenty more coming our way, starting with Bambi finding their director in Sarah Polley. Sarah Polley won the Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay for her work on Women Talking. This comes to us from the folks over at Slash Film, and it says live action Bambi coming from director Sarah Polley. Yes, really. The article seems just as frustrated as you and I are about these live action remakes, so let's see what it had to say. Getting tapped by Disney to direct a live action version of Bambi is certainly a big deal, one that will most certainly be the biggest box office hit of her career to date. But this is another dispiriting example of a unique artist being asked to play within the limiting 4-quadrant parameters of the world's preeminent supplier of innocuous entertainment. Is there any chance a Polley-directed Bambi could turn out to be a transcendent work of art? Why mess with beautiful, brutal perfection? So let's be real about this. Is this really live action? To me, it's just glorified animation, and what we saw with The Lion King, I don't really need more of that in my life, nor did I ask for it, nor did any other film fans. And I think what we're continuing to get in this industry are safe plays from corporations and from Hollywood. Original stories are a lost art, and they are few and far between. When you see something like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and you get that originality that comes with that, it shows that animation is something that audiences are interested in, but we aren't interested in just dumbing things down and rehashes, recycling all the things that we've seen a million times. And not doing it better. They're often watered down versions of the things that we loved. That's why you hear so much backlash in circles on the internet, because people are fed up. I think it's that people are fed up with a lack of creativity. At least for me, I just want new stories, new characters, and for Hollywood and the big corporations to stop playing everything so safe. The problem that Lion King ran into is the same problem this movie's gonna run into, which is that the characters can't emote. And it makes you just feel less when you're watching a thing. The article goes on to say, Disney's run of live action remakes has produced a couple of enjoyable movies, but I sincerely doubt Polley or anyone can match the heartbreak and terror of the 1942 masterpiece, which David Cronenberg believes is one of the most frightening movies ever made. So Bambi is a masterpiece, but it's not a movie I found myself going back to a lot in my childhood because it's a sad story. It's not something that I just want to go watch over and over. So a lot of these Disney live action remakes are serviceable. Aladdin was great. Cinderella was really good. I enjoyed The Little Mermaid. I know it's pretty controversial, but I thought it was a good movie. And we've had others. Beauty and the Beast was pretty good, but all of them, I say, are pretty good. I feel like none of them match what the original was, but man, they are really doing well at the box office for the most part. And so the studios are going to continue to make these films because people keep paying for them. So it's a safe, easy choice for studios to make a profit. Meanwhile, us as the audience are begging for something new, creative, and innovative. The article concludes it's still in the earliest days of new Bambi, but it feels like there's a quality cap on these movies. I'd much rather have Polley calling her tune, but it just doesn't work like that in Hollywood anymore. And that's bad for everyone but the suits and the shareholders. There is a quality cap on these movies, and they do work better and fit into the live action narrative better when they have humans in them. So The Lion King for me didn't work really at all. It's glorified animation, and I think this is going to be as well. I think the other thing that is really ticking people off is that it's taking really creative, brilliant people away from other projects and putting them on things that are really safe for studios. I don't know, is it nostalgia for people? Is that why we keep paying money to see these films? I pay the money because I want to see things and review them for you all. What if we just collectively stopped buying tickets to go see these types of films? It would send a clear message to Hollywood that we're not interested in this type of movie, and that they need to put talented people on projects that allow them to actually create rather than recreate something that we've already seen. But what do you think about a live action Bambi, or any live action remake for that matter? Let me know down in those comments. Like this video, subscribe, check out my latest video here, and I will catch you in the next one.